Good evening, travelers. Ethnology now has once more begun, and gosh, what a way to start things off. I adjusted my settings a little bit, or my, the sound settings, so some of the sound balance is a little different. Some of the, well, the mic balance got a little different. Basically just trying my best to sort of refine my mic, because as I was doing a mic check earlier, I was getting a really unusual, well, not unusual. There was a big tinny sound, which I've caught before, but could never really figure out how to deal with. And now I've kind of dealt with it, maybe? But let's see how it goes. So I am asking chat if something sounds weird with especially my mics. Please tell me. In any case, hello Kyo, hello Kane, how are you two doing? It is Friday. Isn't that great? So, to be quite honest, I have not been very happy with Satisfactory. You could say it has not been very satisfactory for me. Huh? I've had much better Fridays, but I won't get to it here. Still stuck in Thursday. Hope you're having a great day. I guess I'm okay. Work has been... I got another task at work where it's the kind that the more you look at it, the worse it gets. And, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I can still do it. I can still do it within the allotted hours. But, well, just looking at it just hurts my head a bit. Now, the one thing that I wanted to test out was this building right here. Basically, the hope is to basically compress all of this here. Why are you off? Lead ores. Yeah, basically, this can all get compressed into a singular building to there. And it is admittedly kinda cheaty. Well, wait, you are... Oh. What, but, huh? You're joking! And this is the problem that I ran into. All of this here, I made in a blueprint. This here was a blueprint. However, for reasons that I don't fully understand, but I strongly suspect to be due to... Yes. Due to these being modded buildings? I don't know. That means this needs to get flushed, doesn't it? Alright. as you can tell, like, this was the entire problem. All of these connections here just did not connect. No. Okay. Basically, I want to take all of this and I'll see if I can, compress it into this machine here. And if I can't do that or if I get tilted, I'm just gonna go, nope, I'm done here. This is not going to work. So, first stage. See, let Inget. We'll need the assembler for the alternate crystal reduction agent. Okay. And then we go with a refiner, a refinery that does lead ore, and then this one, which gives filtered lead. Okay, so this kind of seems like it can do it. Here's the problem. 3,600 colt per minute. The mod is called Process Integrator. And I'm mainly looking at it because all of this blueprint right here, I pretty much had to redo entirely. And I got so tilted that I was like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna chuck everything in here and, see what to do with it. But indeed, we do have this. If I can set at 4,000, 2,000, if this is at 2,000, which is kind of my... Oh, that's a problem. That's very much a problem. And why do I get tilted? Basically, it kind of defeated the purpose of having a blueprint. If I'm going to have to remove everything and put it back together again, then those are going to me using the blueprint. Okay, I'm making so much more than I hope, right? Enjoy the entire blueprint at once. Yeah. But again, it's the same. I would be... Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Okay. Alright, let's walk this back a bit. So if we're getting this, let's go 600 and 400. That's a little more reasonable. Yes, and it's basically it. I don't know. I know I've done some kind of stuff other mods here that would be seen as cheaty, but I don't know how to feel about this. Because the blueprints have been so terrible for me. And the other blueprints I've found are just a little too singleton for me. I say as I make a singleton. Okay, take that back. I don't like of the factories which take in raw material here and then comes out with a computer. I mean, I'm happy to do this, or like, up to the ingot level. Now, that said, there is another thing I can do. Let me see if I can roll with it. So you need blender. So, this was... Why is this showing up twice? I don't know why it shows up twice. Inert welded frame, and then heavy welded flint. Frame. I can say L's and R's. And then, what was the last one? That gives me the... That's the conversion cube. Oh. It's an assembler thing, is it? That's your conversion cube? Yes. You'll... Citric acid. Why fuel, though? I'm kind of confused. Why would it want fuel? Oh, it says heat-fused frame. Alright, what was the name of that one? Nope. So that heavy modular frame? Used modular frame, okay. Used modular frame. There we are. That's one like it. So, let's say, how many pressure conversion cubes do we want? We already have an assembler that's running at around roughly 10? So 10 here. You want... See, the other thing is, while I have those other machines which are not balanced, I still need these modular frames or construction. So I think it's fine to have a little bit extra. Yeah, it's fine to have a look. You know what? Actually, no, I take that back. We have so much of these that I think at this point, it's not going to really matter. Oh no. Look at all of that. It's just... No, how crazy can I get this? Because I have Blender, what is it? Pickled steel, I believe? Pickled steel ingot. Is that really? Let's go ahead and let's check on... Oh, I should not have done that. I should not have done any of that. I mean, this is more, I'm kind of curious. Like, what am I going to be using these pressure conversion cubes for? Probably just do some, gosh. What am I here for? Right, I need to check on what recipes I was using over here. I mean, I could do nuclear pasta, I think the thing I wanted to do is this. I do need to get the... I can probably shrink actually the nuclear processing. So probably let's shrink the nuclear processing. Oh, that was the other mod I wanted to check out. All fluids or gases. So it's just... I don't know. It depends on how you want to look at choosing something like this. I'm sorry, choosing the pipe mechanics by just having a water tower. Yes. You've never heard of nuclear pasta? There's even 3 forms. You have the well-known spaghetti, you have the gnocchi, and I forgot what the third one is, but yes, there are 3 kinds of nuclear pasta. Okay, so that was... Okay. I could do copper, I could do lead if I wanted to. Which is kind of disconcerting. But let's put this back here. And let's redo the entire... Okay, refinery. You are... See, jet cut steel plate. And then get cut steel rod. And then from there, we have the blender with inert welded frame. And then from inert welded frame, we go to heavy welded frame. And there becomes what is perfectly cheese motor frame looking like? Damn, that's new. Hello, Jarl. The furry in the context satisfactory, but I never knew it was like an actual thing. Yeah, it is a thing. But, I want fixate ingot from aluminium. Actually, I have a... See, those are jet cut. Aluminum raw. Actually, does the raw, it's not the plates. What a shame. Hey. So, right what? To be animated Sam, you need the fixite ingot, which is the constructor. Fixite trigon, okay. Now, what is the... I had another nuclear pasta. Oh gosh, it wanted ionized Chio, which is a whole other mess. We'll just do your... They say nuclear pasta. Nuclear pasta. So if I want a nuclear pasta, actually now that I think of it, What can I use nuclear pasta for? Singularity cells, I guess. If I want to make a turtle, which, honestly, why not? Let's make singularity cells. Let's have that be our final objectives. Singularity cell. And we are going to use it to just... What? Hold on. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, Nancy! How are you doing, sis? Elsa. I can't part with this base too well. Love you lots, sis. You know, I think I should keep working Elizabeth backwards. Alternate. No, was it particle accelerator? Yes, Helen got hair on me. Oh, looking fabulous now. It's a quantum encoder one. Okay. So, encoded cell. Sure. Instructor. Let's say lead powder for this one. Oh, that's terrifying. Wait, how many? Okay, remind me. A portal requires how many per minute? As under transport? You know. So how many singularity cells does it take? You know, I feel too much of this game when Luigi is like pops up on your quick dial in your browser. Alright, it needs 2 singularity cells per minute to maintain the connection. I have how many zones here? I have Blue Crater, I have here, Blue Crater, and Swap. I may want to do another one over here, or all the petroleum products. It actually might be another silly thing that I can do, because I do have a lot of really silly petroleum products. Recipes from the other alt recipe stuff. I need to actually do copy paste. So if I want to do 10 per minute, which is fine. Okay. I can use lead ingot or reduction ingot. I think lead ingot was actually kind of better. Foundry. See, sulfuric ingot is here, but I think... Well, the biggest problem with running with that one is... you actually get less ingots per sulfur, if I remember correctly. Lead ore. And then other one is alternate lead to circulate. No, do not want. Do not want. Please do not. Don't. I am just going to keep guessing until I get it right. Why does it keep doing this to me? Why do you insist on being the most annoying pain in the rear possible? And more time in this than just building. You're not wrong. I still need 3 more lead ore. I'll sub it. One. Geez, just... It's 5 extra lead per minute. I am going to go absolutely insane trying to balance all of this. You know what? Let's play another game. Because as cool as this is, or as cool as it is to, mess around with, I think we are better off served with something else. Now, I can do another factory game. I still have Factorio. I still have Planet Crafter. I don't know if I really, really want to go to Planet Crafter. I'm right now in the first DLC with Humble. And having to redo that entire process is an absolute, when I say nightmare. I am getting to the point where I can shuttle resources back and forth, but it's still a very, very large pain in the rear. On the other hand, I do want to do some more Warframe. I know I'm going to be doing more Warframe on Sunday, but there's still stuff I do want to do. The only other thing I can think of is, honestly, it's really just Warframe and... You know what? I'm in a very, very bad mood. Well, look. Let's just try something. Chat, I crave violets. Alrighty. So, Warframe. I was on a little bit earlier, and one of the big things right now is that... Okay, one, I need more of these items in order to finish unlocking all of the tower on strength stuff. The other issue is, frankly speaking, I do not have a lot of focus points in general. Alright, I will hold off on... Oh, welcome back, Tia. Yeah, we're back in Warframe. I didn't realize I was switching games in between the ads. It actually might have been a good thing that I was switching in between the ads. But as I mentioned earlier, I was online a little bit earlier. Because I wanted to make a build for Focus Farm. Problem number one is, well, I can still do some more farming of this in order to... I still need Lateral Bridge. There's no getting around it. So I could finish up with Zenrith. But the other issue is... I do not use Unairo and Vazrin a lot. Like, Unairo is probably the least used one I have. But that hammer is really, really fun. It's a fun hammer, though, and it's very tempting for me to grab this one next. But on the other hand, Vazrin, that staff, is just such a hard carry in EVA and EGI that it's... You have a lot of reasons pretty much for every single one of these. Kirilo, Naramon, and Madurai just do more damage. Zedric is kinda do more damage, but it also boosts your casting, so... it fits your flow more. But indeed, Unairo... that is... kind of... yeah. So I will be farming a little bit more for that. I'm actually halfway through my cap for the Focus Cap, and that's kind of amusing in that as LR4, I have a very high cap. That's the other thing. I'm like 3-ish weapons away from LR5.
The Void is a place of endless probability. Unless you have a fleet of light skippers or relic seekers, you'll never reach the depths I've plumbed.
Let's see. I mean, sure.
Do you ever wonder what I do with all your ducats? Well, keep wondering.
You know, I like the fact that they gave Daros more lines.
Oh, I just knew I'd have something you'd like. I simply don't have time to sort through all of this. You're doing me a favor, Tenno.
I mean, Universal Medallions. Very nice. I mean, wait, you can't use it for Conclave anymore. Right. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. So, save the relay. What do I do with those 10 medallions? 10 medallions is not actually a bad thing. And he's not common drop. Sure, it means I could have gotten something else, but...
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Drink. Later.
I've got, I mean, as someone who has most everything, I have... Yeah, I have most everything from... They don't need much from Nora. I keep forgetting to spend my credits as well. So... that's what it is. And this is the second stage. Alright. We have another explosive legendary. So, okay. Actually, I'm not getting any of the... because I didn't go through the portal, I'm not getting any of the focus. You know what I should be doing? Oh, yeah, Archon Stretch. I am triggering Archon Stretch. I should also be triggering Archon Vitality. And I literally just maxed out Archon Vitality. So, goodbye to 40k of my endo. Just like right. Oh, right. I was like, why am I not getting energy? Right. I don't actually have Arcane Energize. I opted for... I forgot what this one is called. Arcade Impetus. Because I am proccing 4 elements pretty consistently. Something I should have done is, instead of Nucor, I should have used Cycron. I technically, actually, in my Mirage farming build, used Cycron for this. The question is...
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Anyone going? No? That's fine with me. Every 2 minutes, 40k focus.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit
We
is
take
slowly
those.
passed.
Thing is, I have subsumed Bright Bonnet. My duration is 13%. That is tiny.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
I could do some, like, things. The other thing is, where am I going to get more weapons to level? Because what's left for me is stuff like the... I'm missing a few things on Deimos, which I do not want to touch. Because it doesn't actually scratch the same itch. This is... Warframe is very much more of a horde shooter versus Destiny. Destiny has its raids, and Warframe really doesn't do raids the same way. It doesn't have the same team jump rope that and puzzle solving that Destiny has. Look, it's still it's different. There's just no other shooter that scratches that sort of team jump rope feel. There we go. We've gotten to party start. And... Am I the only one who went through? God, tell me I lost the folk sword. They didn't, and I'm not the host. Yet. I do not want to be the host. Okay, a ship triggering our offense and turning Archon stretch, and someone has gifted me a 75% more. I should be actually near focus cap now. It was 68614. Now that's it. I think I'm at cap. I think cap.
Clean house.
718% damage on. Yeah, I'm seeing thousands, like damage ticks of several thousand on these guys is pretty nice. Thank you, please die. The fact that these guys are actually dealing nearly damage is pretty remarkable. But then again, what do we have? We have Nova, Bolt, and Gyre, all of which are just Everyone here is a room clear type. Everyone has that one. Has a look. Geyer takes a little more effort. So I will respect the Geyer for
Enter the conduit now.
to get 600 kills.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
That solves that problem.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Need hundreds of thousands of focus points. Although typically I can cash in my last of my Eidolon shards, I do not want to keep farming Eidolons. 3 network missions. Enough. So is there... The chat, is there any... worthing you want to see from me? While I do this. Upgrade... Right! I actually haven't upgraded him. For each... This is going to be a silly, silly one. If I do this for... Mesa. This is a Mesa ability. Tester. Okay. Nazarin. Right, not this one. Senoric I use. That one. And Onairu takes this one. Seeing Void Swing emits a pulse out grace containers. I kinda don't really care about that. Immunity, outside immunity, what knocks down as a block, enter void mode for 3 seconds. I kind of don't know if I want this. What is the duration reduction? 60% is not much. Not much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So, our crit goes to silly numbers. And with an initial charge of 40%. I mean, the charge just takes way too long. However, this one I will do... Okay, we're going to duplicate it onto here. But we will use the... Right, upgrade. We're going to go with this one. Oh, we can keep it. Blue is our color anyways. Zephyr. What is my Zephyr? actually have... I mean, this is very much a... It is a shield build. I don't really have anything that I would normally want to throw. She doesn't have anything. I don't know her well enough to be really... to know which kind of thing I should be going for. Oh wait, hold on. We have an air... What is the air war mod? Reduce damage. Reduce damage. Reduce damage. No. No, nothing really good here. Energize is okay. Does Zephyr's flight scale with... I don't know. Our shields are active, so let's actually do that. Pull up. I believe Arcane Aegis was technically the better one. And we are going to go for Lara Rage, which I believe is the Hunhullus. I don't know if Zephyr really synergizes with Zenuric, though. We'll see. We'll see. The main reason why I use this landing craft is because it does have a different animation. That's really it. Otherwise, I'd probably pick one of the other landing crafts that looks cooler. But having the tank cannon turret on there is silly. Okay. I remember how Itamus dies.
Weaken your memories of the Perita Rebellion. You have only 12 minutes before the memory of the Hunhullus itself will arise to drag.
Got you. Thank you.
We've captured their Type beam transmitter and troves of intel with it. Seize battery parts from the enemy and juice that thing to the max to send the signal back to HQ.
Okay, we are on steel path. Why am I so slippery? Very uncomfortable. Oh my. Just going to throw batteries out of people. You're... Nice. Okay, that was pretty so smooth. There we go. Let's try to remember how to control the flight mode after.
50% power! Do not stop now!
Yet, this is probably the worst kind of able to be using Zephyr Wiz in terms of weapons. She probably is more of a weapon platform. Like, and I should just have brought something like the Ogress.
One out.
Okay. So, all we have is this. And could really have a great class of sheep. Please come by here. Sorry, things were not super exciting at the start.
This changes everything. Get to the next rendezvous point.
Hey, give me. And while I do have this mobility, which is nice,
Anox, we're under attack. Hold the line.
I cannot think about Hold the Line without remembering Mass Effect. It's terrible, honestly. I'll teach you when I wake up. Good night. Oh, thank you. Oh gosh, that's right. That's her gimmick. Let's get it. I'm not going to worry about grabbing that Salvasaur. And this was the grouping ability, right? Why am I... Here we got that. The bears? I should not really be using too much, honestly. Not for this. I should be using Newport. I should be using my Fuel Toxica. It's just a far better generalist weapon. And why can't run her as a airburst spammer? Oh gosh, we are... Why am I the one with the most damage here? Okay, so I was guessing as long as there are mobs out of the circle, there is it'll just tick up faster. Nice.
You propelled them. Now make them pay.
I just realized. Zenofish is going to make this really crazy, isn't it? And we have a bolt which does feedings of the metal. Ability strength and energy round.
Anox are bearing ground scanners everywhere.
Okay,
We're totally exposed.
let's see which ones do we have here.
Neutralize them.
Let's see.
New signal. Much interference. Much anarchy.
And there were no mobs really to... Hello, mob. Yeah, she does not have a lot of damaging folks' ability, so she is not going to jive a singer. Yeah, this group is not doing so well. Are they having a hard time with Fruitia? No, do not use that one. Use this one. What kind of menace is that? No. Over here. Ah. On it. I guess we're just not going to care about orders?
Detector trap.
Yeah, we are. This was a very, very bad run.
Well done. Those nosy bastards are about to get a nasty surprise. Move!
Okay, being the bird frame into a map with a lot of corridors may not have been the best idea.
Dogs have captured a sentient scout. Get him out of there before they can convert him.
Okay.
I can go clear. Get it with friends.
And all dead by the time I get getting out and ready. Oh, that. That's running. Well, that is a thing that you can do, I suppose, because of the Oculus Scout,
Safe. We've got exactly what we need to make our next move. Go!
some light space, but like corners in between. Yeah. Got it? And that's it. What's up? I can't be bothered anymore. Okay. 200 meters. I don't have the dive bomb on me. That would make things a lot more interesting.
My field just tore up an entire regiment. Get in close and hack them to neutralize the field quickly. Or just blow them up one by one. Don't matter to me.
Okay. Let's find the mines. Where the bloody hell are those mines? You're joking. Any mines here? Any mines here? Any mines here? Yeah. I mean, hacking is burn and just face checking them, but. Ah. Okay. Anything else? I'm flying too fast, too far. Yeah, this is a terrible map for the minefield objective. Nope. Yay. Ah.
The dread of Tau takes shape. The Hunhullus is upon you. Your courage must not fail now.
Oh, right. I'm Zephyr. I can just do this. Oh yeah, that's why I don't bring the virus for this as well. Why the bloody hell's my damage so low? Yeah, this isn't going to work. Get down. What's that? Okay, give me this. There. Now then, here. Okay, so Zephyr isn't bad at this phase, but stay bloody still, will you? There we go. That's much better. There we go. Still, you are... I don't know if it's a matter of... Just... I don't think I'm attenuating. I'm still hitting a lot of good damage. This should not be taking this long. Hey, it seems like I've never seen that mechanic involved. I've always beaten it. You've always seen it get killed before it does anything. How's like going to be targeting those? It did.
You have won back your memories from the Void's corruption. Chaos has lost this battle.
Why not efficiency? Oh, well, that's actually really nice. Let's go ahead and let's level that. That is actually a really good one. So upgrade. Okay. Let's say someone else. 'Cause I know that. Actually. Tenure upgrade. No, I need focus school. I should be good from now on. So anything else is just going to be... Naramon Vanguard, Honoria. Daramon Vanguard, meh. Interesting. But what I think I'll do is we'll take a break from sirens for all of those. And... let me actually pull up, give me a moment. Let me pull up my relic list, because... relics. Yeah, I thought a lot of things that I really need. So, what are the current relic fissures? Excavation, defense, exterminate. You know, that's that is it's a requiem. Okay. Alchemy and conjunctive survival. Conjunctive survival is okay. That does not look correct. Alright, first of all, you get switched. Why are your... No, not that. Make then your current active one. Huh. Now the next funny thing is with this dedicated Oberon build. Actually, let me pick up. I know I have some stuff to pick up here. I only have 56 formula, which is a thing. So I have debilitate. Oh. Huh. Oh, forgot. My game screen. Yes,
Wait.
sorry.
Did my beavers put you up to this?
Okay, give me a moment. I'll take a drink, but I will need to go get my...
Thinks that's me. Hey, put those in the quest bin.
Are you going to throw something now? Or can I go get another last seltzer? Anyways, I'm back. I have more seltzer and Bolson. I am testing things with my mic. Hopefully I sound okay. So Bulwark absolutely balloons my damage to absurd levels. I don't think they even need gun like that to at this point, but my status chance is always nice. To be honest, hard for me to tell ear infection at the moment. Oh, I did hear that. Wait, did I get... It got nerfed. Well, I actually didn't need Pipe Stabilizer because I had Weapon Recoil here. Okay, if that dude's better. Though... We'll just take M1 mutation then. I mean, debilitating crux work very well. So, I'll take that. Dual Torxica. I don't have a lot of interesting ones, honestly. I could do Enervate. I don't think so, no. What was the other one? That new one. I thought I had a new one. No. Outburst. No. Irradiate. I had a radiation build. Huh. Interesting. Hold on. Okay, I have to figure out what is... Why am I losing status? Is it just because isolated? How? Man. Well, still it's Cascadia Flare, but I do kind of want to do a secondary Irradiate build. And this is a Smite Infusion. I have Smite Infusion versus Hollow Reckoning. Again, it's amusing just how much of this I have here. Okay. Am I doing a Smite? I have no Smite Infusion. But I want to focus on... Let's try out Xenuric in a extra combat environment. So. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go. Good luck. And may the odds be ever in my favor, I suppose.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you
Who are you?
confident you can withstand their fury? The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Oh, wait. This should be. Ability shrinks to gas speed. Give me some energy, please.
The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void realm. Tenno, if you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
There we go. Everything is just dying so fast anyways that I'm not sure it's even...
Keep fighting.
My-
Look for more reactant.
Why am I not... Alright, things about dropping reactant. That's kind of... annoying. Honestly, if someone was walking midair, I did not notice. Come on, no. Need some more energy, please. Yeah. Josh, the tower ship is a little buddy. There we are.
That's it.
Actually, no, hold on.
Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Where is that fellow? Let's go. Actually, if this is a... Now, would you like thousands of armor, everyone? 612%. Nothing really stays alive long enough, honestly. Yummy, yummy armor indeed. I mean, I'm sitting at what? Yeah, 4,520 armor. That gives me what? I can't do these calculations off the top of my head. But that's still... That's still a significant amount of damage there. Ooh. Yes, I'm joining us. Who shall it be? It's Malice. Good gosh, you even need that much armor. You know what? Because Arcane Battery steals off armor. Yes. Maybe you haven't noticed in the bottom right how much energy I've got. There is another one which I think power strength goes into multi-shot. Burn. One of them. Let's go ahead and check rope, please. once we're done here. Where are we? Well, the Excalibur is putting in a lot more. I should probably start doing some quick dissolving of endo, but I probably only have, like, maybe at most 1,000, 2,000
Know you're
of
here.
endo.
Prepare for sentient fighters.
I can probably even just take off the knee. No, I have taken off the
longer you
cast
hold
speed.
out, the deeper I can search.
400
But
endo?
if you need to leave,
That's it?
extraction is ready.
That's it? 400 endo. Dark Pine Cassie. Well, thank you. This doesn't will arcing better as well if the arcane shields bust armor and ignition. Yes, it does. It absolutely does.
Void manifestations, drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
Hang on. That's right. You're Thrax type. That's Thrax side, which means you do not resist smiting. Investigation, what? I'm not even seeing the bonus. But yeah, I'm already at max bonus to my
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
guardian battery. Oh, Baron. I kept the face. Look where it got me. I don't even know if I'm a ability to even triggering. Everything just still dies so fast. This is a triple umbral run, by the way, so more health, more armor for the armor scaling, health for the health pad, armor to the armor throne. And help. And media. As long as it's not violence, I'm okay. Violence can go sort off, though. Hey. Get back here. Get back here. Things are just dying so fast that It only takes, what, 1 or 2 toxin procs now to knock them all out. I'm not seeing any Tara in the works, which is concerning. And it's concerning how little flexible we're getting. Like, that down, get that down. Lay out the welcome wagon, as they say. Ah, this is amazing. It's so good. Come on now. Here we go.
Don't worry. I'll take very good care of Luna. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
Well, I'm actually taking enough damage to...
Frames before. Vor sought to present them with yours. We cannot let the worm have Voluna.
Might have to welcome that. Yep. Oh. Give me this last bloody piece I need.
Hiding Lua in the void risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now. Destroy these void-stained enemies.
Wait, you are still in your core, so... Okay. What? That's actually doing a lot better than my...
On to you. Look out for troopers.
Or it could just be my upgraded, I have my upgraded amp and such. No, not amp. The Taron class.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
I want Rilla. And Carnage. Where are you? Exploded. Actually, I just realized this is the secondary shiver is probably going to actually do super well with this because it freezes mobs. Oh yeah, the explosion. Everyone has those targets of righteous negation, plus 4,000 additional armor. planet. I have not seen any Taron orbs, which is concerning. Welcome back from Edge, everyone. You really haven't missed much in terms of action. I'm just miting, destroying, and it is all in good cheer. We are kind of having issues with running low on life support. That damn still only what? Wrapping up to 84% on me? Yikes. Oh wow, I've actually taken significant amount of damage here. I mean, the fact that it took off 100 HP, after all that, is still remarkable. And still one-shotting these abilities with Smite. Granted, it's because I do have the increased damage on mobs who are affected by radiation. They all are going to be. And we managed to call our way back up in terms of life support. I could go for finding Sargolite. I do want to get another adapter, an Archgun adapter. In fact, I want to get several, like 3 of them, because the other Archgun weapon that I really like to use is it's Hildred of Go. What the name of Hildred's weapon is. And here's Violence. Here you are. Go away. Oh, come on. Ah! Goodness. I think I do have Compressor Prime, though. This is what? It's going to be the 4th Venato Prime Blade. Okay, it looks like we're leaving. No
These
relic.
manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
Are they going or not? Alright, sounds like we're out.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Whoa, that is a lot of... Alrighty, we're out.
It is done, Tenno.
So, we got the Dire Prime chassis. We just need the blueprint. And it's amusing that I get Gyro Prime before I get Caliban. What did I want to go? Right. Get Fergalite. Now let's tighten up the... Sleight of Fusion is good, but I think I'm gonna switch to Hollowed Reckoning. If it creates a relic now and accept the next... No, you don't get it. You don't get it. You know? Actually, I need to go talk to Rose real quick.
Please select destination.
Assign some of the most incredibly sad and pathetic. No, we did not. We did him with more affection for her little imp. Nagna sets it over him. Yes. Okay. So, I did see a video of kind of spoileries of Rodax getting like the talk of the family, so there is that. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop on over to Genus. Tonight might be just a night of me jumping around. We must the test to be I should cut to just rapidly spam you with messages. Her and Amir. Did he? Yeah, they would both just be absolute spam fest.
Yeah, we're all doing just fine then. So, you want to talk gardening? Foraging? Outfitting? You come to the right place, mate.
Yeah. So, I
Good
need
on ya.
80 for her life.
Don't buy anything you don't need.
Let's go.
Used to think that I did hard work that others couldn't. Then I realised there was a difference between couldn't and shouldn't. And I stopped doing that work. Today I need you to deal with muckers who wouldn't learn that lesson.
Oh, I'm not the host.
Merc
That's
mercs
nice.
swarming like invasive pests. Time to show 'em whose garden this is.
What is the... Oh, I'm using crux. Okay. I just... Honestly...
More of 'em on the way. Keep swatting.
Alrighty. Eteximus gets nearly one shot. Bit shielding. Though this only fasten up the smite when it finally hits you. Alright. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. One thing I'm not so happy with my headphones is that it's a very, very digital volume control, which means I don't have the fine-tuned control that I usually would. And that makes, you know, sometimes it's too loud, sometimes it's too quiet. I don't like that. Give a mag, okay. I just love it when they, you know, brought her up and...
We're out of
What
reinforcements.
the? Oh,
Clean 'em up.
okay. So no one here should be dying. Because between Righteous Negation, my armor buff, and Frost,
Guts. You cleared them out without 'em getting so much as a foothold. Mucking inspiration you are, mate.
oh gosh, no, please, not this one. I'm so tired of hearing Theta over and over.
Joe's a real nasty little fella to eat, mate. Luckily, a muck bonnet's toxin wears out quick. For the love of... Just heard the mercs are foraging for syzygy. You gotta get to them first. When you do, stay close till they're done blooming.
Alright, let's
Another
keep
cluster of
going.
syzygy blooming.
Lots of Vulgar
what
Guard,
to
lots
do.
of armor, and invincibility just is not an option. Hope it's something
about to
skill
burn.
issue.
Don't let the taxman pluck 'em first.
Are you dead? Did I just... So normally the arachnoids you cannot one-shot. They have a health gate. But no, I just... It's violence.
One down. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One less bloom for them. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. Foraged, safe and sound.
Yeah, violence is annoying because she just disables your abilities, so...
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck 'em first. Thorntooth. Things might get a little prickly. One less bloom for them. More fungi ready for you.
Okay,
Get that energy before
One
the
more.
mercs do. Foraged, safe and sound. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One
Right.
down. Didn't let a single drop of syzygy get taken. I see why the fruits and roots like you so much.
just looking at the mini-map with all of those drops there. Oh, hey! 2 Aximus! That means twice the amount of...
Invasives are powering their tech with mounted power cells. Time for a blackout. Find a terminal. Found them. Time to cause some damage.
Gosh. all of those. Did he spawn in? And you just... It's so funny because at the highest levels, the mob density is so high that it just becomes easy again. Like, you're dying so much, so quickly, and causing the rest to respawn, that it's just getting easier. Okay, it's down. Yeah, the other side. Go.
Russell, that's the last of the energy cells and Mercs. Ah, Noko would be proud of you, he would.
You know what? You have to open this up. Okay, the one. No,
You took a no-no-no? Try to stay away from those myself.
there.
Corpus! The void sees you. It sees you holding back. What more can you give? Remember, my success will be your success. Whether you find those riches here, or in the great beyond.
Ah, this one. This task's important. Neff's poisoned water is making the Sprodlings sick. Need you to find them and get them jumping again. Happy? Now get back to gardening.
Not here. So, over this one. Yeah, and the funny thing is, Oberon is actually one of the best for dealing with Eximus units. You see, well, just targeting them and everyone around them just explodes.
Mighty impressive. Like I always say, the Deep Mines is a garden. And like any garden, you've got to pull the weeds. And by weeds, I mean corpus. Mercs are causing havoc left and right. Would you kindly weed out some of their muckers?
Let's go. It's two cats, and they're gone.
You're about halfway there. Keep knocking them
Oh,
down.
hello. Hello there. Goodbye there. I hate to start looking up every time I do a jump. Misery. Thanks for the free con charge. Yeah. Hit overguard and make everyone around them explode. That's what's so silly.
Almost scary how quick you work. Got another task for you.
Another one.
Make quick work of them.
Hey!
Plenty of fertilizer.
3,000
for the
endos.
roots and
Always
fruits.
good.
Well, appreciate that.
Alright,
Come
light.
see me if you need more work.
You cannot start progress. I will sterilize this session.
Yummy, yummy endo. Indeed. Ah. Only 17 Fergalite. Disappointing, in a ways.
Name
You know what? Let's go happy night camp.
Hey, what can I help you with there, mate?
I'm just giving up all of these because,
When I first got sent down here, corporate told me the fungal colony was some Orican mess. Escaped from the lab and all that. But I don't know. The roots and fruits, they feel older than that.
okay, how much Virgo do I have now?
It's all
74. So that's where we'll run a Sunma time. And then we'll see. What do we do after this?
Yeah, roots and fruits miss Noko. You see, it's
We
hard
can
to
do
live and
more
grow when you've got
relics.
an army of mercs
There.
trampling all over you. Need you to fight for them, like Noko used to.
There we are. We spend 5 or more enemies in the air with one every melee stun attack. I don't know if I was on the did that, but you know what? We'll take it.
More sits on the way, and they don't seem pleased.
Exploding. Exploding. Ah, it's kind of lovely. And we have a comet here. Indeed, we take those. Okay, why are there no
One half to
power
go.
on horns? Okay, you. Everyone, just there we go. Hi. Oh, someone was alive here? Not anymore.
Almost there. Finish him off. That's the last of the mercs. Poor Marcus didn't stand a chance against you.
I'm ready. What to next, fellows? Alright, this way. No peak drone.
Let me guess. The Tenno? Send reinforcements! Kill the betrayers!
Yeah, so lovely listening to them all.
Seems to have left a buzzer draining all by its laser. Could be useful for us. Knock it down.
Nope. Alright. One. Wait, there's a troll target.
Roots and fruits have
Oh,
control.
what's awesome?
Make sure nothing happens to
Instead
our
of
new
Nissan, it's great. Sometimes, you know, you just need to have an
buzzer. Taxman
enemy
incoming.
who
Keep that
you
buzzer set.
are kind of just comic relief. You. Comedic villains, yeah. Pathetic villains, really. Here's the bar. Okay. Really? You're affected by the tether mine? Wow. That's sad.
The drain in tip-top condition. Just like Marco.
Give me focus orb.
Seems the taxmen left their supplies out without a lick of cover. Must be their offering for the communal shed. How nice of them. Should have known it was too
Easy.
good to be true. Taxmen
Easy.
incoming.
Yeah, now it's getting tethered. I did not expect.
Already? Did the mercs even know you were there?
It's just kind of
Marco's
amusing,
little
you know, what
scrabbling's helping
is
keeping me
considered,
garden
you know,
safe.
boss-like and
But now
not.
the poison has been taking its toll. Find those tykes and nurse them back to health. Off they go.
How's that? You're ready. Huh. Okay.
The Sprodlings are bouncing back to health in record time. Here's hoping they're more careful about what they eat next time. Do what Noko used to do and send them a message. Take out as many invasive corpus as you can.
It's explosion time.
Looks like we've got a fresh batch of invasive moving in. Let's mulch it.
Ooh, we're here again. No. Okay. What is... Okay, I think that's the Goth's curse that's on them.
Keep it up, mate. Once you cut down the other half, we can move on.
Yep, there goes the boost. Where is... Yeah. Come on now, please do that. Gosh, where is everyone?
You cleared them out right quick. Mercs will think twice before they come around these parts again. Hear that? It's almost peaceful down here. Don't rest too easy, though. Always got more work for you.
You think you've won today, Tenno? My resources are bottomless. I will spend you to death.
I mean, rob me, kid. We either rob him at the index or you rob him this way. Either way, we get to rob him. It'll be funny.
to exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson
Welcome back.
ends.
Always good to have a mate in the deep mines. Right. This'll help. Be careful out there.
His pockets are bottomless, Mark won't trust. Exactly! Which reminds me, I need to finish leveling. I do need to level this weapon. Or is it? Necromat Arwisep. Yeah. So, Arwisep needs to get leveled. I don't like this thing. I'm just going to upgrade the usual way. I can probably... No, debilitate is actually pretty good. And we have heat, which means we can use... irradiate. Yeah, Cascadia Flare will easily wrap us up. Yeah, I do not like this weapon. But let's bite the bullet and get it done. Reasons. No, it was the Neptune one that we usually do. Isn't
And
it?
we're out.
No, no. Silesia? Yes, Silesia. Hell, this is going to be really bad. If no one joins me, I'm going to switch out and use a normal mode.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Yeah, let's just... They're going to be
Defend this
mainly
satellite.
leaning on Moxley. Okay, this is a long-range weapon, then. Huh. Come on.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Angry game of Dexadots here.
I have
Come on.
Move on to the next target. The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract.
Hey, Saber. Thank you for coming by and thank you for the love. Always a pleasure to have you here. 네.
Do not let the enemy destroy the satellite before I have what we need.
I'm not quite sure if there's condition overload equivalents for Archguns, but this gun would benefit a lot from condition overload.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Thanks, I'm going to need to, even with an EXT booster. It's still going to take this long, huh? Yeah, I'm only going to get Slip right once after this one.
I got what we need.
Alright.
Find the next satellite.
No, wrong way. This one. We are out of here. I am not going to belabor this any longer. Yeah, it cost me some affinity. Very precious affinity here. Oh gosh, this Archgun is so skewed, it blocks your view when boosting.
This is it. Defend the satellite while I extract what we need.
Fast, his damage is terrible. Wait, hold on.
Still working on it.
How am I
Continue
supposed to use this? Is it a shotgun? Is it a... I don't think it...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Alright, come on.
Mission accomplished. Proceed to your landing craft.
Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, we're almost out. Gosh, this is terrible. Alright, we're about halfway there. Almost halfway. I'm going to take a moment to get more drinking. I'm starting to get dizzy again. It's strange. I eat a little, but not enough, apparently. So I will be right back, everyone. back. I am back. So, I say, finish something this, and then we'll hop on to another game. I'm not... Well, I gotta adjust my headset because my ears are hurting again. So, if I don't get... Nah, no one's here. Yep. They're all in normal mode. Which is understandable. That gym sucks.
Defend
And this
the satellite.
Artagon sucks even more. Who's it supposed to be? Just a long range. To just spam at long range?
Still working
I
on it.
guess.
Continue to defend.
And all far... Why the bloody hell are they over there?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Looks like it. But that's too far. We can't get it to the, that hole there, so...
I have the data. Move on to the next target. The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract. This is it. Defend the satellite while I extract what we need.
Ah, it's all we heroes as usual. You really need to just... I mean, I guess if everything's going through there...
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I may as well sit here and just... meet Affinity. I have no clue. I'm not gonna worry about it.
I got what we need. Find the next satellite.
I was thinking maybe sabotage mission might be more
Do
fun.
not let the enemy destroy this satellite before I have what we need.
They'll destroy the core. That's actually a pretty neat objective.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, it's a very long-range weapon that you kind of want LOS on. That is a insanely long range. Hello, Nonsuki. How are you doing?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh gosh, I may actually finish leveling it. How is this evening? Doing good so far? Well, hopefully it stays good for you. Ah, finally it's done. I need to touch this ever again. Okay, really.
Mission accomplished. Proceed to your landing craft.
Yeah, I think the problem is, in these tight hallways, this weapon is just not good. Because it needs that distance, it needs that open area to just have the homing engaged. If this was for the Grenier missions or the Intercept missions, it would be amazing.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. The explosion does cause some stagger. It absolutely does. So 3,862. That is how much I need in order to get to LR5. Do I have any weapon that is not fully leveled yet? That's the thing. Was anything else that I've just forgotten to level? Okay, I just how these are just extras. I do not want to be bothered for my nose again. Don't want to deal with that. They've got nothing to level. Free to Goths alert soon? I did not. I don't know. I've not heard that. Narkspur, that's the really another really good one. Cool, I have massive Rathbone already, so I don't need that. I don't think the claws actually give anything, so it's just... Mama. It's just down to... finding, like, 2 more items to grind out. So that's done. The pain to get these ones. We've got Gratchenlair, Mandanon, Phaedra, or stuff I have to trade for. Bone Widow is an overleveling thing. These are just... a pain. Do I even have an imprint for a Sashaha? Whatever that type is. Yeah, I don't need it's going to be a yeah, I don't have anything. I really have to go and find these things. And of course, I'm missing the two most recent prime. It's I just need the prime stuff and or stuff like the sisters. Actually, if anyone could trade me stuff like the Dual Sestra or other ones from the Terran and I think it's Perrin and I don't know. No, I have the Steel Meridian. I think I have the Red Jail weapons already. And this is done. This is a pain in the rear. Arms to Nosa is kind of the it's annoying. But yeah, I need the parent sequence weapons, and I say that's it. The other issue is, okay, I don't think I can get a Kodo up in yet. Then it's too late to start farming for it. Then I have to beast Sporosix? That's fair, that's fine. Yeah. Maybe the only thing I can do now is just farm and hope I find things. But, I mean, I could trade. But I don't want to do that right now, though. What can I do for the last hour? Honestly, I want to just hop onto Space Engineers and kind of, get a letter of Factorio. So Kane is the only one who is chatting right now. Would you rather watch me try to make a neon missile frigate in Space Engineers, or do you want me to see more Factorio? Oh, people is spoken. Hey, give it a moment to load up. Space Engineers takes a while to load up. Anyways, Fulton, how are you doing? I'm finished the Katri images using the gas cart announcement was created by Bragg TP. I'm not very familiar. Was the alerts one blueprint each? Yeah, a lot of people did not enjoy doing the Degas missions. Okay, it does take a while. But the big thing is, if you have a lot of mods, then definitely it will take a while. But if you're running mostly vanilla, you'll be fine. So, this is the new missile. So, the past missile rack, it was like this. As neat as, having the crier at the front here. These cameras kind of felt a little restrictive. It caused issues, basically. So, while it is dangerous to have the warhead up front here with a camera, but the camera just gets to be put here. It's so much nicer. Did I delete the thing I was working on? I did, didn't I? They did delete it. Okay. So, Fit of Rage. Thoroughly Rage. I had a brilliant idea. But, as it turned out, it was just remaking something I already made before. So I just deleted it. The basic gist is... Why must she do that to me? I want to put these missiles under here. A problem that I've run into is that largely... If you want to look at the way my carrier does the missiles, it does it with, put it up this way. It relies on two tape. Hold up. Welcome back, everyone. And why did this not... So, what happened is, on my carrier, you have this here, and the missiles are hanging off roughly around here. And that's okay. That works. You want to, well, even. But the problem is... Actually, what if I have one more clearance, so... So if I wanted to put 3, you can see how wide it's already getting. That is how wide the torpedo bay in my carrier is. Just the rough estimates. How am I gonna put that on here? So this is a Stampede class hull which was poured out by myself. It was already pretty sparse, and the intention is that, whoever gets this will add to it or modify it. But I just stripped out pretty much as much as I could. Oh, start retaining the whole sheet. So any mechanical blocks got removed, the conveyors got removed, so on and so forth. The question really is, how on earth am I going to get those things going there? Why must she do it like that? I don't know why it's insisting on doing that. Right. It does this. And it's so annoying.
Throwing it at me won't
How?
increase the quest rewards.
Alright, Jinjing. Oh. Oh, is this a... Oh no, what's
Turn
your
from your quest, I see.
Hello, Professor Petty. How are you doing? I still can't move. I don't know why it does this to me. And yes, the idea is this area here would be a torpedo bay. Ryoki, I mean, was just something gone on my life that I'm edge. Well, hopefully that blows over well, or whatever you need to happen happens for you. Sate. Actually, if I'm thinking about it, is it possible? Yes. No. Maybe. Can I? No. Because of this block here, I can't... No. I can use something like this. And then... And that should still allow for a detached. Which means I can use a... So, we can do that. The other worry is, I mean, if I want to use, say... Ah, darn it. It'd have to be like this, won't it? Oh no. Well, I completely forgot to do a thing here, which is fine. Anyways. Wait, is... No. No, no, no. Ah. Amusing, but maybe not. Well, all are out here. That we can put our... And then, what will it take? Or? Honestly, it might actually only be steer. But, this is not a very safe position. Sure, we can put it right here, but the missile is just going to be right up there. No, that'll cause it to stick. Now, something that I did look into as an idea was basically have sort of these guardrails on the sides so that if it does scrape against the wall or anything, they'll at least do it there. It'll at least be guided out. But I'm starting to feel like I can't do a completely covered, covered missile bay. And really, if I could just copy-paste this thing, we'll just do it here. What I'm feeling like is I might just have to slice off. Let's see everything from this part here. And this is why I wanted to make a copy. Now I know that I should do this. Now, I can go ahead and slice from this part here to over here. There we go. I should do the Caligula effect again. I remember that the art of that had very strong Danganronpa vibes, if I remember. So, with my merch lock. So we just have the missiles hanging from the bottom here. One, and let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and then oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So if he has here, and we get... Let's make these white. Just for marking purposes. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, go. I miscounted, huh? maybe though. actually a better way to do this. Unless I am... These are all half blocks. No, let's assume that we are doing it as flush as we can. We're going to have our missiles hanging out here like this. Which is kind of yikes. But here's how you would hang. I don't know, but I can do more. I mean, even if... Oh no, that's right, because they're going to be... They are too high. It's going to look like this. Which is again, pretty yikes. I don't really think I can easily encase this. And the ultimate thing is, you know, sure, what if I do encase it? Let's do this here. Let's pretend we do have all the way something here. Do I just... throw in the hangar doors like this? And just pray that it doesn't slam into the side? You know what? Give me a control C. There. Sure, right here. Do ya? The old -10. Ah, okay. So... what's all of this? I mean, will it look okay sticking the missiles like there? Or should I have it one lower? Putting it one lower will make it scrape against the rock. Here, putting it one here flush. With the understanding that these parts of the wall are going to have to be a little higher. Sure. We'll have this, and for the sake of just shorthand, it's gonna look like this. So something of the lip. Then you're going to have like a clearance of one on the ground right here. Is that okay? Is that fine? Is that safe? Oh, now you want to cooperate, huh? You have the means of... I don't think you have the means of staying in flights in, gravity. I mean, is he just look through here? Oh no, I know an easy way to use this. Oh no. There we are. So these are the small missiles. Yeah, back in the day, all these kinds of missiles. And over here is the torpedo. Basically what I'm using. It's pretty much what I'm using. Okay, Perkins. You see, even for just those here, I was watching someone playing a game called Staraptor. Have you heard of it? I've heard of it. As far as I can tell, it's very much, you know, still work in progress. But I mean, Satisfactory was in early access for quite a while too. But the other issue is, it's basically, yeah, it looks like Satisfactory, but there's a lot more focus on combat. So, Satisfactory, the devs have said that, you know, they deliberately did not make base defense the same way Factorio is. So now, this is why, I guess, Starrupture is doing more of a base defense kind of thing. So, if this torpedo bay is as long as it's far longer. And it's too wide. Because the other option is, I don't do torpedo bays. It did, but it was not yet. It's not the focus. Though Starraptor is very clearly showing that, you know, there's going to be planetary events that you have to build shelters for, so on and so forth. I mean, the only thing I can think of was something that I was working on earlier. Is, in fact, even, this might be silly, but I might even do a variant of these missiles where it's easy to the side. the connector is on the side. But okay, this is this. Delete you. Copy you. Yeah. Visas for loans for startup your... Yes. Now, what do you think? Having the missiles mounted here. Did he move the missiles here up? Like, have one final set, like right here. Okay, why not? Oh, because you're here. I mean, the final spacing is always subject to change. I don't really want to have them just be like stuck under here. Because I'd otherwise wanted to make it look, you know, more slush. Although, honestly, it's not too bad. Well, the nose of a ship is whatever. I mean, the other thing I can do is remember this fellow. We're gonna stick some... We just find some heart points and stick them right there. Instead of having all those... You see, this is even worse when it comes to finding a good heart line. Because I don't want it sticking out like that. But let's do this. I think part of me is like, I wanted to have the pride of being able to make a shit that's just me. As much of my shit as possible. No copies, no nothing. I mean, I've tried it here. But I think... ultimately, I just have to narrow it down a bit more. And I do want to be able to take this into atmosphere. I do want that be able to follow Atria with the rig for this. I suppose, if we take out the... See, this problem with using out the railguns and putting the missile in place is because is that you still have all of these at the side here. You cannot... You need that clearance. So you'd otherwise end up sticking it down here, and it's going to look weird. Like you stick it under here and... The only thing I'm wanting to avoid is having to put this on a subgrid. Wait, hold on. What the? So, I mean, you could have a subgrade and you'd lower this down, and then you'd have enough clearance to fire. But then, it's a subgrade. I don't want to deal with... We've had so many issues with subgrids. We've had so many... And it's also why I'm going with these large grid torpedoes. Well, I could do a variant, which is much more simple, which I think is just gyro, remote control, thruster, battery? I could use Arda, instead. Our to have would make things a lot easier, but the range is tight. Lamp has such an incredible range that it's just hard to give that up. I mean, it doesn't look too bad here. It only looks awkward from the strike, doesn't it? I think we can work with this. And even if we can't keep the missiles at the side here. The one thing I kind of want to avoid doing is having wings. Well, so that would help. That would make it so much easier. But then now I have this entire section which I really don't need. And my other issue is that I need the widest part of the ship to be where the entry is. So, while indeed I can move a lot of this up here and get the H2O2 generators. Do you believe the H2O2 generator is just going to be for oxygen? I'm going to use the tanker to refuel it. I guess the other thing I kind of do want to do is I want to see if I can remake the oiler. Do it better. And such that the entryway is just less problematic. I mean, so the original entrance was here. Having the connector be, all the way up here would be nice. So the connector is here, the door is here, walkway into here, and you're already in. But even so, I mean, there's also the Cure Jump Drive mod, which I probably should grab. Because if Hyperdrive is good as it is, like, We're gonna stick this temporarily on here. Yeah. Gives this thing a reactor. Let's look it up real quickly. Like, how far is the hyperdrive? So the jump distance is 512 kilometers. 512,000 kilometers. Versus the tier jump drives. Which I will add. Is 35,000. So the max torque power, or E, now, 4.4 megawatt hours. Okay, so we'll see what the tier jump drive looks like. Oh no, this one requires 40 megawatt hours, but it has a much higher input, so it'll charge up in 6 minutes compared to what I have now. Because one reactor's already putting in. Yeah, dump distance, it's going to be a lot less, but it's powerful, but if jump drive Mark IV helps, there is more charge efficiency. So let's do this. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I should also be looking into who we can raid at the same time. But let's see this. Alrighty. I'm on skin. Putting in tier jump drives. Let's take a look at these real quickly. Now what have we here? So, the drive was lit pass through. And now some plug-in loader. Neat. Interesting. It didn't add it, did it? Oh, animated jump drives. I see. I didn't. I'm confused. I am Asado, I am absolutely gobsmacked. Now it's in. Haha. There we go. Pretty expensive. Come on. Hyperdrive does not have a PC of one. So here's the normal jump drive. Here's the Mark IV. So yeah, fully charged in 6 minutes. And it's only this big. It's the size of a normal jump drive. Which means I could actually swap out the jump drive of this ship and use it. Again, the biggest problem of this ship is that the entryway is not flushed with this here, and it's just going to look super awkward having that bay go through. I guess maybe not. I mean, this would be an excellent done ship. But the only thing else I want is just putting the missiles in. You know what I want to do now? Where is it? Not Edelweiss, Daffodil. Daffodil should... Daffodil should be able to survive in Atma. I guess not. Well, the biggest problem that Daffodil had is, well, I had to extend it in order to get the hyperdrive in. But if I'm going to use this hyperdrive instead, then it solves a lot of issues. While I am going to be starting from scratch, so to speak. There we go. It's not bad. There, where is the containers? Here we go. So, by taking these out, I have just much more control over where I want to put things. Sticks, large containers is pretty good. We have room for eyesight propulsion here, as we wish. And I mean, where are we at now? In terms of weight. Starting off here. 260. So if we look at a cost calculator, in order to survive in, say, the alien planet 1.2 gravity, we can, well, we also do have the large flat atmospheric thrusters. So let's take out some of these thrusters that we know we're not going to be using. The warfare is out, hydrogen is out, sci-fi will stay. Okay, hold on. Large sci-fi, small sci-fi, and then we have large flat atmospheric thruster and large flat atmospheric thruster delta. Okay, so we have square and a delta. And it would take 3 of these just to remain in atmosphere, as long as we are under 500,000. In fact, we can even do something silly by just sticking the large flat atmospheric thrusters down here. The accident wouldn't look too bad, would they? Oh gosh. Yeah, if you're going to be in that shape, we can just stick you right here. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be that there. Plus whatever other hydrogen thrusters we're going to have around for just getting maneuvering. But then again, well, let's take a look at this. What are you adamantly refusing to be here? What is Dongling? I do not know what its major malfunction is, but at this point I only meant to ask. Here we go. Stick that in. And then we can put huzzah. Although the reactors would take quite a bit, wouldn't it? You know what I also want to do? See, the hydrogen engine only gives what? Is 2? I know it doesn't give much. 5. My goodness. And this is kind of why I want the prototech stuff. because Project Fusion Reactor, like this thing here, it's a bit big. I mean, it's not as big as, say, a large reactor. But yeah, 400. And even so, what we'd want to? I mean, this just means we survive purely off hydrogen alone. Which would be cool. But that puts us at what? 600. We've already broken through our threshold. And even with 3 large flat atmospherics, and if you're budgeting for a mass of 1 million, then it's gonna be very, very rough. Actually, there is a smaller version of this, huh? Well, well, well. I mean, the funniest thing then is, if I want to do small grade, like, I have sires. Can you actually survive in ammo? You can. And more importantly, nope, come on. Okay, so if I could just stick I mean, what is the reactor power here? 2 small reactors at 500 kilowatts each. Okay, if I decide to stick on, let's just slap it on here for temporarily. "45 minutes. It requires 24 megawatts at no. Oh gosh. Well, ads. All right. I mean, it has hard points. But the reactors are just cute, not enough. Well, we have that. Could I? My. It wants 2.4 megawatts. 24. Which means it wants, what, 2 of these? That's kind of a big ask, honestly. Because at this point, for a small grid ship, it's kind of not worth it. I'm ultimately better off served bringing... Well, let's circle it out some moment. Let's see who we can rate. We've got... What issue? A few dish friends. Ah. But I did see someone who I was like, ooh, I haven't rated them in a while. Oh, I think, yeah, they went up. I'm kind of shocked. It has been over 30 days since we rated the twins. So, let's rate the twins. Leave message? No. Again. Very odd. Tomorrow, I don't know. Normally we do Divinity. However, we are doing, Archer and I are part of the big collab that's coming up. And we'll see if it gets off the ground tomorrow. We're not... Oh gosh. Yes, I'm going to be reading the twins. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen because we're going to be part of a randomizer collab. And we don't know if things are working, but right now I'm getting Discord messages of people testing it right now. So, be prepared for anything tomorrow. Alrighty then. Well, gosh, what a shame this was. As always, it's a pleasure to be here, travelers. But until I see you again, safe travels.